What's going on, guys? It's your girl E with No Lit Creations, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on exporting audio tracks in GarageBand, also known as stems or trackouts. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, guys, is open up GarageBand. Alright, and one of the cool features about GarageBand is it literally opens right back up to where you left off, okay? Right, and the version GarageBand that I'm using is 10.3.4. Alright, but for the sake of the tutorial, you guys, we're actually going to open up a new project. And when you do that, you do have multiple tracks to select from. You can use the software instrument, the audio, or the drummer, okay? But we're going to go ahead and use an audio track. Go ahead and start that. Alright, you guys, so we have the fresh canvas, my favorite, and we're going to go right over to the loops. We're going to click on the loops. Alright, and you know what, something that I think is really cool in GarageBand, another cool feature is that they have a notepad, okay, and I think that's dynamite because in the event you don't have you know, a ready utensil or writing utensil, this is, you know, a handy tool that you can use. So I think that's pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the loops. We're going to go ahead and create 4 tracks. So let's see if we can find something cool. Sounds kind of cool. And you can just simply select, drag, drop, play. Nice. All right, so let's find something else here. Oh, that sounds like we're brothers, we're happy and we're single. All right, so let's see here. I like that. Let's go ahead and do that. See how it sounds together. Alright, sounds pretty cool. Let's see if we can find something. All right, let's see how it sounds. All right, so I'm actually going to go ahead and extend the tracks there. Okay, and you can do that multiple ways, guys. You can simply just select the area you want to extend, right click it, copy it, set your cursor, and then paste it. So you can do that throughout the track to the desired length, or you can just hover over the right corner here and just pull it out until you get to the desired length. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that for each track. Awesome. All right, and then the next thing you want to do is make sure that you have your cycle on, okay, the loop there. Make sure you have it to the length of the tracks, okay. Make sure it's all aligned there, and you can always access the cycle by just simply clicking on it, or you can access it through this button here, okay. All right, so we'll just make sure it looks okay. Let's go ahead and play it. All right, so it looks good, sounds good, feels good, and mainly when I think it's a really good habit to just play back before you export, because you want to just make sure everything sounds okay and that nothing is clipping, okay? And if something is clipping, you will notice it here or on some of the tracks, okay? All right, so once you have it set up the way you would like, you will simply go to share. and you can just drop down to export song to disk. All right, and then you want to just title it, so we can just do export tracks. All right, and then you want to just go to just place it where you would like. So for the sake of the video, we're going to just put it to desktop. You want to make sure that it's a WAV file, okay? And you do have options here as far as the quality. You can do the uncompressed 16 or the uncompressed 24. So we'll just keep it at uncompressed 16. You want to make sure to select this box here, you guys, because this box basically will assure that everything is lined up and everything is starting from the 1. Okay, so you want to just make sure that when you are recording or exporting, you want to make sure all of the tracks are starting from 1. All right, so you can go ahead and export. All right, and just keep in mind, guys, when you're exporting, depending on how long the tracks are and the quantity of the tracks, will determine, how long it will take to export. All right, but we'll go ahead and minimize, and then we're going to go to the desktop, and we're going to locate our track. Just go ahead and give it a nice play. Sounds good so far, you guys. So you can simply just hover over it, right click, and then drop down to share, and then you'll have different options as to how you can share the track. Okay, so that's definitely, I'm not going to do it for the video, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew how to locate it in the event you would like to share it. All right, but let's go ahead and pop back into GarageBand. Okay, so the previous example was exporting all of the tracks at once, but now let's just say you want to just export just one track. Okay, so what you'll do is mute out the tracks that you do not want to send. Alrighty, and then you'll just highlight the track you do want to export. You'll make sure that it's even and you have your cycle, the looper on there. All right, and let's just go ahead and play it. Make sure nothing is clipping. So looks good, sounds good, feels good. We're gonna go up to share, drop down to export song to disk. Go ahead and select that. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and title it. This time I'll just do export single track, and I'll do YT for YouTube. All right, and then we're going to make sure that it goes to the desktop, and again, guys, you definitely have, you can select where you would like for it to go. You can also even create a new folder and assign it there, but we're going to keep it to the desktop. We're going to make sure it's a WAV file. We're going to make sure it's uncompressed, and we have the 16, and GarageBand retained the information and kept the box checked for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and export. And that went lightning fast because it was short and it was only one track. All right, and we're going to go ahead and minimize, and let's find that single track. All right, let's go ahead and play it. All right, sounds pretty good. So again, we can just hover over it, drop down, share it however you desire, and that's pretty much it with the exporting. But also, guys, know that you can also export single track, and you can just compress it actually. So if you go ahead and compress it, it will turn it into a zip file. Just package it up and turn it into a zip file as well, and you can send it off that way. So just know those are the options for you guys, and that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you learned something. I hope it brought value to you. If so, guys, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and and also just keep in mind, guys, this is the way, the most efficient way that I found when exporting tracks or audios. So if you guys know any tips, tricks, trades, please leave it in the comments below, you guys. I would definitely check it out. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys found value. Thank you so much for watching. Start where you at, follow your dreams. Peace.